sparkling. My head is in the frame. What was this one? From Madonna. Welcome to Studio Sherlock Yoga. I'm B, the Sherlock in the studio and your teacher for today's practice. This 25-minute sequence will have you feeling empowered, not only with your body and your mind, but with your ability to find the courage to trust yourself. When we give ourselves permission to let go, maybe fall and make a little mistake, we find our courage to keep on going. We will build the fire to fortify our flight. We'll tap into reserved resources in the hidden parts of our physical body and internal spaces. We'll find courage to trust that we alone have the ability to back ourselves. We'll take action at our own paces. We'll trust that we can catch ourselves, and if we don't, we'll see it as an opportunity to learn and try again. Let's meet on the mat. Let's start our practice with a short pranayama, Bhastrika. Sit comfortably, draw the hands to the belly so the fingertips touch, allowing you to feel the inflation and deflation of the bellows of the breath. Breathe through the nostrils with moderate force. Inhale slowly, feeling the belly expand. Exhale slowly, drawing the navel to spine. Even inhale length to even exhale. Find a rhythm with the breath. With moderate force, inhale slowly, feeling the belly expand. Exhale slowly, drawing the navel to spine. Even inhale to even exhale, finding that rhythm with the breath. Release the breath now. Take a moment. Allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm. Observe any sensations that arise, any fluctuations of the mind. Just be. Roll over now into a tabletop position. Hands over knees, shoulders over wrists. As you inhale, drop the pelvis, arch the back. Breathe into and broaden the collarbones, meeting in cow posture. Exhale, tuck the chin into the chest, round the upper back, draw the navel to spine as we glide into cat. Then, as we drift back into cow, take an inhale. Breath blossoms from the seat, traveling into the collarbone. Back slightly arches. Cow. Exhale, rounding the upper back, purr into cat pose. A few more times. Inhale, reaching through the collarbone, stretching through the chest. Exhale. Feel the stretch through the upper back as you round into cat. Inhale. And exhale. Tuck the toes now. As you inhale, spread through the fingertips and raise the tail to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Exhale if it feels good for you here. Walk it out.
Explore any movement your body glides you through. Maybe there's a swing of the hips as you feel into and create space. Maybe you're bending one knee at a time. Just take a deep release on the exhale, and if it's within your practice, try and draw the heels as close to the mat as possible. Coming to find stillness in our down dog now. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, knit the ribs, tilt the tail toward the floor. Inhale, breath blossoms from the seat of the spine into the collarbone. Exhale, slight pelvic contraction as the breath draws the navel to spine. Inhale, wave the body forward coming into plank. Shoulders over wrists, core engaged to support the lower back. Exhale, raise the tail, sweep the right leg to the sky, 3-leg down dog, navel to spine. Inhale, wave the body back to plank, right leg remains raised, engage the core. Exhale, whole body activation, draw the elbows to the sides, lower slowly with control, chaturanga. Inhale, tuck the toes, come to the tops of the feet, push the chest forward and up, lift the thighs off the mat, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, draw the hips to the sky, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale now as we wave the body forward, coming back into plank, shoulders over wrists, cores engaged. Exhale, raising the tail, sweeping the left leg to the sky this time, 3-leg down dog, navel to spine. Inhale, wave the body back to plank, left leg remains raised, engaging the core. Exhale, whole body activation, elbows to the sides, lower slowly and with control, chaturanga. Inhale, untuck the toes, come to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog, push through the chest, forward and up. Exhale, tucking the toes, draw the hips to the sky, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a deep breath here from the base of the spine into the collarbone. And as we exhale, step forward, hang the head and neck, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, trace the breath as it expands from the pelvic floor into the chest. Exhale, navel to spine, slight contraction of the pelvic floor. Take one last breath here. Beautiful work building that heat, the internal fire through that series. Inhale, sweep the hands overhead. Draw the tail to the earth. Knit the ribs, tuck the shoulder blades down the back. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands, sweep them overhead, knit the ribs, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, followed by pelvic contraction, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step the right leg back, build the foundation, sole of the rear foot's perpendicular to the mat, engage the back leg. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent lunge. Knit the ribs, shoulders melt down the back. Exhale, frame the front foot, step back into plank. Inhale, whole body activation, engage the thighs, the core, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, draw the elbows to the sides, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, untuck the toes, coming up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, sweep the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, navel to spine. Exhale, step the right leg between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent. Exhale, rotate the back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend the front knee, lift the inner thigh of the back leg, rotate the torso, keeping the shoulders over the hips, sweeping into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Inhale, pivot the feet to point to the long edge of the mat, extend the knees, draw the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to the hips, toes point slightly forward, Microbend in the knees, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Lower the right hand to the mat directly under the shoulder. Rotate the torso, reach the left arm to the sky, stacking the shoulders. We'll remain here for 3 breaths. Inhale, finding a little more length in the spine, still reaching through the crown. Exhale, breathe into the twist. Gaze is up if you want a little more challenge. Inhale, finding length. Breathe from the seat to the collarbone. Exhale, drawing the navel to the spine. Inhale, find length. Breathe from the seat to the collarbone. Exhale, drawing the navel to spine. Breath cleansing the internal organs, promoting a sense of groundedness. One more breath here. Beautiful. Gently lower the arm, release out of the twist. Exhale, release a little into the forward fold. Take a breath here. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, hands to hips. Engage the thighs and the core to protect the lower back. And inhale, raise the torso, extending the arms parallel to the mat. Exhale, rotate the front foot to the front of the mat. Bend the front knee, pivot the back foot, rise onto the toes, rotate. Inhale, rotate the torso, sweep the arms overhead and come into crescent lunge. Exhale, stepping forward, hinging at the hips, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, drop the hands, raise them overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, followed by pelvic contraction, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to shins, find a flat back. Exhale, stepping the left leg back, build the foundation. Sole of the rear foot is perpendicular to the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, frame the face, rise into crescent, knitting the ribs. Exhale, framing the front foot, step back into plank. Inhale, whole body activation, engage the thighs, the core, lengthen through the crown. And on the exhale, drawing the elbows to the sides, lowering down, Chaturanga. Inhale, untucking the toes, pushing up through the chest, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the toes and draw the hips to the sky, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, sweeping the left leg to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, step the left leg between the hands. Inhale, sweep the arms forward, rise into crescent. Exhale, rotate the back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Bend the front knee, lift the inner thigh of the back leg, rotate the torso, keeping the shoulders over the hips. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, pivot the feet to point to the long edge of the mat. Extend the knees, draw the arms overhead. Exhale, draw the hands to hips, toes point slightly inward. Microbend in the knees, hinge at the hips, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Lower the left hand to the mat directly under the shoulder. Rotate the torso, reach the right arm to the sky, stacking the shoulders. Again, remaining here for a few breaths. Inhale, finding a little more length in the spine, still reaching through the crown. Exhale, breathe into the twist. Gaze is up if you want a little more challenge. Inhale, finding length. Breathe from the seat to the collarbone. Exhale, drawing the navel to spine. Inhale, breath breathes life into the spine as it lengthens. Exhale, navel to spine. Sense the breath, stabilizing, balancing any unharnessed energy, preparing the body for poise and ease in the flight to come and for our lives off the mat. Final breath here. Inhale and exhale. Good. Gently lower the arm, release out of the twist. Exhale, release a little further into the forward fold. Take a breath here. Inhale, finding length. Exhale, hands to hips. Engage the thighs and the core to protect the lower back. Inhale, rise up, torso extended and the arms parallel to the mat. Exhale, rotate the front foot to the front of the mat, bend the front knee, pivot the back foot, rise up onto the toes. Inhale, rotate the torso, sweep the arms overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, stepping forward, hinging at the hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center, Samastiti. Inhale, lower the hands, sweep the arms overhead, thumbs point back, Urdhva. Exhale, guided by pelvic contraction, navel to thighs, Uttanasana. Inhale, find a flat back, extend through the collarbones. Exhale, folding forward, back into Uttanasana. Now, as we prepare for Kakasana, crow's pose, bend the knees, releasing the hands to the earth directly under the shoulders, wrist creases parallel to the edge of the mat, fingers are spread wide. Come up onto the balls of the feet, draw the knees to the backs of the upper arms, close to the pits, engage the lower abdomen, activate and hug the thighs close to the torso, find a focus point just in front of the hands. Now, lift the pelvis as you press into the palms of your hands. Transfer your weight, shifting forward. Shoulders are over the wrists. Now you're balancing on your toes. Become familiar with the body here. The sense of engagement and activation, balanced by a slight sensation as well. Low abdomen is still engaged here. Hips and thighs are still hugging tight to the body. Notice your breath, just while we're hanging here on our toes, getting used to the body. With an understanding of the mechanics of this posture, the breath is what will help with its longevity. So as you inhale, direct the breath from the pelvic floor into the chest. And as you exhale, draw your awareness to the subtle contraction of the pelvic floor. Now, with your awareness of your breath, begin to move the weight forward a little more. Engage the core, the lower abdomen. Lift the feet off the mat toward the buttocks. Thighs are engaged toward the torso. If you're just starting out, you can start here by lifting one foot at a time. This will help build strength. It'll help you find balance, and it'll also cultivate more confidence. And over time, you'll see that you'll have a little more faith that you can lift your heels to your buttocks. For those of us already in flight, so once both feet are in flight, you can attempt now to draw the inner arches or toes to touch. Let's work toward a few breaths here, remembering that falling is okay. It's how you get back up that matters. Gaze remains at the point in front of the hands. Focus here on the activation of your body, the balance required in your mind, and the awareness of your breath. Having a play here, lifting one foot at a time if that's where you're at. When we perform crow pose, our weaknesses can be highlighted, but this can be a wonderful realization as well. It's a great place to help us develop and grow. And then on the other hand, we gain a sense of confidence by taking that risk to lift ourselves into flight. We're finding the courage to trust that we ourselves are capable of supporting and uplifting ourselves. Breathe. And if you fall, try again. Beautiful, everyone. Such strength, awareness, and courage. Now lower the feet back to the earth. Draw the back to the mat as we come into happy baby. Grip the outsides of your feet. Draw the knees towards the armpits. Inhale, heels over the knees. Breath rises from the seat. Exhale, create a little resistance with a pull of the palms and a push of the heels. Let's hang out here for a few moments, releasing into the present moment. Inhale, reflect on the sensations that arise internally, the reassurance of your ability to return to your breath. On the exhale, appreciate that courage you cultivated in taking action. Breathe, honoring the breath of life, the breath that sustains us all. Gently release the knees, extend the legs out long. Inhale. This is our final posture before we move into Shavasana. So you've done so well, everybody. Inhale, we're extending the legs out long. Ground through the shoulders as we make our way to Supta Matsyendrasana, supine spinal twist. Exhale, draw the right knee into the body. Extend the right arm out, gazes to the right. And with the left hand, draw the right leg across the body, coming into our supine twist. Left leg is long and the toes are engaged if it feels good. Inhale, feel the breath work through the twists in the body. Exhale, release the breath, deepening into the twist. Take an inhale. And on the next exhale, gently release the twist. Return the gaze to center. Bring the right leg to the mat. Exhale, drawing the left knee to the body, extending the left arm out, gazes to the left. With the right hand, draw the left leg across the body this time. Right leg is long, toes are engaged. Inhaling, feeling the breath work through the twists in the body. Exhale, releasing the breath, deepening into the twist. Last breath here. Inhale. And exhale, gently release the twist. Return the gaze to center. Extend both legs out long on the mat. Coming to release into Shavasana, a well-earned rest. Laying on your back, feet hips width apart. Allow the feet to fall to the sides of the mat. Arms away from the body. Relax the shoulders. There's a slight tilt of the chin away from the chest to encourage the natural curve of the spine. Close the eyes. Relax the jaw. Release any furrow from the brow. Notice any tension in the body and release it. Give yourself permission to let go. Bring your awareness back to your breath. Witness the sense of freedom in the body, an air of peace in the mind. As you become aware of the sensations in the body, notice where the body meets the earth. Feel into a sense of groundedness. Remain here in Shavasana if you have the time. Otherwise, join me now as we begin to move our fingers and toes. Rock the head and neck. Gently roll to one side. Slowly make your way to a comfortable seat. Sweep the arms overhead. Draw the palms to meet. Exhale as you lower the hands to the solar plexus chakra, just above the navel, extending to the sternum. It's here that your wellspring of internal power resides, the energy center that empowers your self-determination. Take an inhale, embrace your fears, and find your courage as you take action toward becoming your unlimited self. In honor of all that you are. Namaste. I want to thank you for allowing me into your space today, and I encourage you to thank yourself for making it to your mat for today's mini journey. July is coming to a close, as is the theme of courage. I hope you've discovered a courageous part of you that you may have been missing for a little while, or maybe you even met a new courage within you for the first time. The important thing to remember here is that with action, we build courage. With falling, we learn new ways to rise again. Courage is cultivated, and if it's cultivated, our potential is unlimited. If you're doing this practice after July and wish to embark on the series, or if you'd like to revisit it or do these regularly, I've created a playlist for you with a month's worth of yoga and meditation dedicated to building courage. Remember to click that like button if you found some value here, and I would be so grateful if you subscribed if you haven't already. Then you'd be able to click on the notification bell and be notified when we're uploading all the new practices and meditations. As always, I'm sending my light to yours, in your space, at your own pace. Namaste.